Today, Coach brought him inside. Didn't start with the same energy he had, but overall, man, these guys have been working hard. They picked up. We had a chance to challenge them. I thought we got some good work in, worked some different situations, which was good for us as we prepare for the scrimmage. But overall, the sense of urgency and the enthusiasm has been there. Today got off to a little bit slow start, but again, we're about a week in, and this is an opportunity for us to test them mentally to see where they're at.
What are you really hoping to see in the scrimmage tomorrow?
I told the guys I just want to see focus. I want to see these guys focus and push through intensity. And just passion, passion to go out and execute, passionate about being one of the best offenses in the country, just passionate about what that Tiger Paw represents. And I told them it don't have to be perfect. We understand we're not going to be perfect. We got 7 days of install in, and each day it's a new install, so we really haven't had time to go back yet. Next week we get into camp, we'll go back, we'll go over the things that we put in early in camp. So I just want to see these guys go out and give great effort, have some focus, have some intensity, and have some passion to their performance.
I know you probably going to count on the young backs this year, at least one of those guys. What are your early thoughts on them?
Man, I've been very impressed. They're both very, very competitive. The way the recruiting process is, you don't get to go to as many practices as you want. You only get to go see them play one time or 2 times, and so it's hard to assess that. But both of them are highly competitive. They take pride in their work. They both learn well. They're picking up the system. I've been impressed with their willingness to pass protect. I think both of them are very, very athletic. They both run well. They catch the ball well. So the things that I saw initially that drew me to them, were validated. But the things that I didn't know, that until you get them into our environment, how they're going to respond to the competition, how they're going to respond to the physicality. I've been impressed.
How are they different, and how might one be able to help you this year or the other in a different way?
They complement each other very, very well. I think we all know Ches is the bigger guy. He's got good, really, really good straight line speed. He doesn't mess around. He's a one-cut guy. Understands that no cut is the best cut. Where Mikey is an elusive guy that catches the ball extremely well. Probably has the best ball skills of anybody I've ever had. Here at Clemson. So I think they're going to complement each other that way. But Ches catches the ball well also. So it's going to be fun to see how they mature. The biggest thing is by the time we get to the middle of next week, just knowing which one has a better feel for the pass protection. Because right now it's swimming, and we're getting challenged with some things that even Travis has to ask a couple questions. I'm like, Coach, what do I have right here? So it's been good.
Speaking of Travis, what's it been like for him? I know he came in, he lost a little bit of weight, and what's he look like for it too?
Oh man, Travis to me has a renewed sense of urgency. I think that Travis is such a good young man that he doesn't want to ruffle any feathers. He doesn't want to step on anybody's toes. And I think that for the most part he kind of just played the background. He let Adam Choice be the leader of the group. And then when Taven was here, he was gonna let Taven assert that role. But now that Taven's gone, he's really embraced his role as a leader. And just the way he's come in every single day, I've just seen a renewed sense of urgency and a more consistency in his mindset that every day is and he says it this way, he says today's a good day to have a great day. Where it used to be, well, Travis, what kind of day are we going to have, Travis? And some days it'd be a coach, it's going to be a good day. All right, some days it'd be a great day, but now every day he wants to come in with a mindset of really taking advantage of his opportunity. And he's really embracing the fact that he's a role model to these young backs. And Travis is the kind of guy, he doesn't like the spotlight, he doesn't like the limelight, he doesn't like all the stuff that comes with his success. But now I think he's really embracing it and understands the responsibility, and he's responding the right way.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how is he handling all the Heisman talk and all that stuff?
We don't have that conversation because we understand in our room that it's not about anyone, it's about the position. And there's a standard, and he understands too that it's right now is talking season. All right, we're not worried about what people are saying right now. If he wants to be in that conversation, then he better go perform, throughout prime time in the championship phase of our season if he really wants to be in that conversation.
Coach Sweeney was talking about those freshman backs, their ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. Both have good hands. Would you say both are further than maybe Travis and Lynn were as freshmen in that regard?
Lynn catches the ball very well, so I'd say they're very comparable to Lynn J. Like I said, I think Mikey's got the most natural ball skills of any guy that I've had, including Ellington. It's just easy for him. You can see it. And Ches is very natural too, but you can tell Ches probably hasn't had as much experience catching the ball because of the style of play with his high school offense. But both of those guys are definitely ahead of Travis. I think we all know they're ahead of Travis, and that's something else that Travis has really embraced. Is if he's going to be what he's capable of at the next level, what he wants to be at the next level, he's got to become a quote unquote third down type of guy from a pass protection standpoint, and then also from a pass receiving standpoint.
Well, Mikey, you mentioned very high praise for him as far as pass catching. Is that something you saw coming in that you saw on film? And
yeah.
How would you describe the way?
And you know, Mikey, and what really sold me on Mikey is watching him play basketball. You know, obviously coming from where he came from, and I told him honestly in the recruiting process, dude, you got to help me because it's hard to evaluate. You know, because you may not be, you know, on the same playing field as some of the other guys because of the level of competition. But I always knew, and I had him in camp since he was in 8th grade, so I've always seen the ball skills. And you watch him play basketball, you see how athletic he is and how he can play above the rim. So you knew all those skills were there. The biggest thing that's really, you know, impressed me with Mikey is his toughness. And I got a glimpse of that really watching him play basketball when he was matched up against Josiah that went to Tennessee. And I mean, he's out. He's what, Josiah's 6'6", Mikey's 5'11" at best. And he just battled him. And so I've been really impressed with his toughness and his willingness to put his face in the fan. Both him and Ches have a willingness to pass protect. They understand the importance. They just got to get work on their technique.
From a play